Hi there, students. An alibi. Okay, an alibi is legal English. This is when you say that you were in another place when the crime was committed. I couldn't have done the crime. I was already in police custody for being drunk. Okay, I couldn't have done it because I wasn't there. Okay, so an alibi is saying you were in another place when the crime was committed, and therefore you couldn't have committed it. Somebody can act as your ally. They can provide you with an alibi. They can give you an alibi. So act as an alibi, provide an alibi, give an alibi. So if somebody gives you an alibi, they say, he was with me all night. Then the question is, do the court believe that person or not? So if you have a good alibi, a cast iron alibi, an unshakable alibi, then you should be exonerated, found innocent, because you have an alibi. Okay, so an alibi, the excuse that you were somewhere else, so you didn't do it, you couldn't have done it. Notice we can also use alibi a little less formally than the legal context, just to mean an excuse. My aunt's invited me for lunch on Sunday, and I really want to go to the football match. I'm going to need to find an alibi. Okay, an excuse to avoid making her angry. I'm sorry, my dear aunt, I can't come because I need to work on Sunday because I have a project that needs to be handed in on Monday morning. So, an alibi, you can use it meaning an excuse to avoid blame. I need an alibi for not going to work yesterday. I'll have to think something up. I'll have to invent something. Or maybe a 15-year-old wants to go to an all-night party. He or she is going to have to find an alibi to give to their parents. Yeah? I'm sleeping over at John's house. I'll have to talk to John's parents to give me an alibi. I hope they give me an alibi. Government interference is a good alibi for poor management by the leadership of a company. The dictionaries also say you can use this as a verb, as in John will alibi me, but I would never use this as a verb, so maybe you can, but I'm not happy with it. Okay, what about the origin of alibi? This comes from Latin, alius ibi, alias, other, another, and ibi, there. So, another there, in another place. Okay, so, formality. Well, in a legal context, I guess it's formal. If you use it meaning an excuse, I think you can probably use it anywhere. I would say it's neutral formality. You could use it in an informal conversation. You might say an excuse. And I think you could also use alibi in a formal document. The company are using this as an alibi for immoral acts, for example. Okay, so nice and flexible. So alibi, saying that you weren't there, you were somewhere else when the crime was committed, and you probably need to be able to prove it. So somebody has to act as your ally, to provide you an alibi, to give you an alibi. Okay? So, alibi. I didn't do it because I was somewhere else. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Alibi.